Hey guys, it is after lunch. Can you believe that? It is not because I stayed out too late doing the whole St. Patty's thing. I did not have one green ale. Not that I didn't want one. I wanted one. I just couldn't because I'm in the middle of a work week and that would just set my brain off. I've just been so busy. It is March 8th and man, today has put me through the grinder. Just been crazy busy. And for those of you who did partake last night in St. Patty's Day, today is a perfect day for awkward moments. Now, even if you didn't, but if you did, it's okay, because you'll have a little bit of extra awkward moments, seeing that your head's a little unbalanced from the partying that you did. But yeah, awkward moments day. So if you do happen to have an awkward moment, just, kind of smile and shrug, and that's part of the day. It's also part of a character building. Like when you put, for me, I do a lot of writing. So when you analyze a character, you put there has to be things that they are excelling at, and then things that they that are their weaknesses, or like whether they stumble, or they have a speech impediment, or there's some kind of weakness in their character. And it gives them character. That's what makes us human. So if you do happen to have an awkward moment, remember that that's normal. And if you don't ever have awkward moments, you're weird. Just saying. It's also about absolutely incredible kids. And of course, they're talking about my kids. No, all kids are incredible. They are our future. And without them, we would just not continue. We would end. That would be devastating. So absolutely incredible kids. That's what it's all about. And we also give a shout out today for companies that care, that actually give a I'm not going to say the word, but they actually care about their people, the people that their clients. I mean, it's such a broad topic, but you know what I'm saying is when they do extra steps that aren't about profit, they're not about making more money or getting a bigger clientele. It's about actually caring for their clients. So that's huge. And we're going to give a shout out to them today. It's also about forgiving your mom and dad. And this is very broad. Whether or not your mom and dad deserve it, I don't know. I mean, most of the time they're just kind of looking out for the safety. And that comes from me being a mom. And my kids, when they get mad at me, it's usually because I'm not letting them do something that would put their safety at risk. But not all parents are like this. Even if your parent was absolutely horrible, you should still forgive them. And this is why. Because it doesn't hurt them that you don't forgive them. It hurts you. Carrying that grudge, carrying that anger inside of you hurts you. It doesn't hurt them. And it doesn't mean that you have to forget what they did. They say forgive and forget. No. I'm not saying forget. Don't misunderstand me. Let go of that anger. Come to understanding that it is what it is. They did what they did. It is what it is. But don't forget. You still learn from it and move on. It doesn't mean you ever have to talk to them again. I'm not saying you have to do that. I'm not saying that you don't have to move forward in your life any way you have to do. I'm just saying don't hold the anger. Don't do it. Forgive them just like you would forgive a stranger, but it doesn't mean you're going to want to develop a relationship with a stranger. But of course, I'm talking in very broad. That's like if your parent did something unforgivable, still need to forgive them. But most of the time, kids or even young adults get upset with their parents for things that the parents are doing to try to keep them safe. You don't understand. You're not a parent. You don't understand the constant need to keep that child safe. Like when you're a baby, that your parent is making sure constantly every 2 seconds that you're still breathing. They're constantly listening for the sound of your inhales and exhales. And that doesn't go away. It changes throughout time, through every step of your life. But they are always looking out for you. And of course they all do it differently, but that's usually where they're coming from. So forgive them, man. Mom and dad, just forgive them. It's also Close the Gap Day, and this is an Australia day for healthcare what is it called? Equality? Yes, healthcare equality, and this is because the Aboriginals don't feel like they don't get treated equal in the healthcare system, I guess. I'm not quite sure. I haven't dove deep into it, but that's ultimately where it comes from. And so, yeah, healthcare for all, maybe? Is that what it's saying? Or is there a certain discrimination that occurs for Aboriginals versus the others? The British? I don't know how you would distinguish the two. I guess I wouldn't really know how to distinguish the two if I were talking about Americans versus American Indians, but the American Indians were the first Americans, so aren't we all Americans? Oh man, this is philosophical. Never mind, we're not getting into this. It's also Biodiesel Day, and that is actually about natural gas and, I don't know, healthier, more natural versions of getting energy. It is Oil Expropriation Day in Mexico. And in Aruba, they are celebrating the anthem and flag today. And also in Mongolia, it's Soldiers Day. So that's other parts of the world. As far as food goes, for this beautiful Thursday that half the country is a little hungover, sloppy joes and oatmeal cookies. That's supposed to be the thing. Anyways, you guys have a great day. Hopefully you're starting to think about the weekend. It should be amazing, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.